Hey, Washington football fanatics out there. Are you having the Super Bowl hangovers today? Some of you probably didn't make it into work. Others probably crawled into work with bags under their eyes and praying to God that this day will get over as quick as possible. And congratulations to Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for not just winning the Super Bowl, but pretty much dominating Kansas City. I have not really seen that one-sided of a Super Bowl in quite a while. And I remember reading a tweet, I think, from Joe Theismann saying that this eerily seemed very similar to Super Bowl 18 when the Washington Redskins were basically the favorites to win. I think they had the best record in the league, and they went against the Raiders. And, of course, the Raiders wound up beating them 33-9 or 8 or something like that. Of course, the score last night, 31-9, pretty lopsided. Some of the calls certainly thought they were one-sided. I think a lot of the talking heads kind of mentioned that as well. You know what? When you're the GOAT, you're going to get the calls your way. I'm not going to go out and say that, the NFL's rigged or anything like that, but I will say that I think that Tom Brady had every opportunity to win this game, and he took those opportunities. And like I said, not taking anything away from him, my hat's off to him. He is definitely the greatest quarterback that has ever played the game. That being said, this video, I want to talk about a couple of awards that were given out to Washington football team players. Certainly the first one was Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young. Yes, Chase Young, so glad that he won Defensive Rookie of the Year. If you ever pay attention to Twitter a lot of times, and I wonder why I do, but I'll read Twitter. You have some fans, some just football fans in general, that will be like, oh wow, Chase Young, he's just he's a bust. He's not being the Superman dominant player that is able to get like 5 sacks per game. There are games in which he didn't get any sacks. There were games in which, there was a game, maybe 2. Well, I think there was just one game that he missed maybe due to injury. Yet you look at what he did, you look at his stats, and you can see why. And I could tell, especially after that Cincinnati game, you could really see then what type of player that Chase Young was going to be. But he was making plays even in the first game of the season against the Philadelphia Eagles. It's just that I think people just were expecting this Madden football player, what I'm saying, like this video game player that has all 99s going across, for all of their stats. And so every time the ball gets hiked, he's going to sack the quarterback, or he's going to, stop the running back for like a 10-yard loss. And so, some fans, I think, honestly, if they were not seeing that, then they were thinking, oh, he's a bust. But if you go back and you really look at some highlights of Chase Young, you realize the dude is a beast. And this is his rookie year. I do not expect at all for someone like Chase Young to regress. I think you're going to see him continue on and improve, and that's only going to be very, very scary for other offenses in the next several years. Now, the other guy who, of course, we all knew he was going to get this award, Alex Smith, got the NFL Comeback Player of the Year award. Who else can be any more deserving than Alex Smith? So congratulations to Alex Smith. Joe Theismann did this touching video that he gave to Alex Smith, and Smith was watching through it, and I almost got teary-eyed watching that video. It was just it was very touching. Certainly there's always going to be kind of a tie between Joe Theismann and Alex Smith, meaning they both had horrific leg injuries. Of course, it ended Theismann's career, but it happened at the same point in the field around the same time of the year, and just so many eerie similarities with those injuries. And for Alex Smith to actually come back, it's just unbelievable. He could have just came back, did one snap, like maybe it was a kneel down or something like that at the end of the game, and that would have, in my mind, that would have completed his comeback. Not only that, he actually came back and he played 6 games this season, was 5-1 as a starter. To me, that was above and beyond. If he had not gotten that calf injury, I would have loved to have seen what he could have done toward the end of the season and in the playoffs. I don't know why I punish myself by going on Twitter and reading comments from other fans, but there are fans also who are saying that Alex Smith didn't deserve that. Ben Roethlisberger, he should have gotten the comeback player of the year because, he had better stats than Alex Smith and he had a better record than Alex Smith, and, he should have been comeback player of the year. And every person who opposed of Alex Smith getting that award went back and said, Ben Roethlisberger had better stats. Ben had a pretty bad injury with his shoulder, I believe it was. Kept him out for a whole year, and I understand that. And he came back and led his Steelers into the playoffs. Had them 11-0 at one point until the Washington football team beat them. So I'm not discounting what Ben has been able to accomplish. I think he accomplished quite a bit this year. But at the same time, it's not like he faced the situation in which he was about ready to lose his life, at the very least losing a leg. And for Alex to come back from all of that, it's a miracle. It really is. And so for anybody to oppose that, it's just, I really don't know what their thought process is. I don't really get it. But at any rate, we all have our opinions, and, you respect them, whether if they're solid opinions or not. And I'll probably have some dumb opinions about stuff down the road as well, because I can be just as dumb as anybody else. So at any rate, I wanted to make this video just really congratulating Chase Young and Alex Smith for the awards that they have deservingly received. I want to congratulate the Tampa Bay Bucks on their Super Bowl win. As far as I'm concerned, I am okay if I never see Tom Brady in the Super Bowl ever again. Sorry, Tom, but you're the GOAT. I'm tired of seeing you in the Super Bowl, all right? It's about time for the Washington football team to make the Super Bowl, right? Yeah, just got to find ourselves a quarterback. Before you go, make sure you give me a like on this video. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Alex Smith did not deserve to have Comeback Player of the Year? What do you think about Chase Young winning Defensive Rookie of the Year? And what do you think our chances of making the Super Bowl are for next year? So yeah, leave me a comment. If you're liking this channel, please consider subscribing. Your support helps me to help grow this channel and to bring you some better content each and every time that I get behind this camera. So at any rate, now I'm gone.